Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Brianna and this is For Pause in a Book. I make book and lifestyle related content, so if that's something that you're interested in, make sure that you hit that subscribe button down below. Today we are going to be talking about the books that I'm going to be reading in the month of December. Okay, so this is the last TBR of 2021, which feels weird. I have so many books that I actually want to read that I probably won't get to this year. In fact, I'm gonna do an entire video on like 2021 releases that I missed out on. I did one of those last year and I think that like I really enjoyed that. Maybe I should react to that one and see if I even got to those 2020 releases I didn't. That's an interesting, yeah. Anyways, like I did last year, I'm not going to be playing categories in the month of December just because there are some specific books that I really want to work on. However, I am going to be doing the reading wrap challenge that is hosted by Margaret over at The Word Nerd. You know her. She's on my channel like every live show I do pretty much. I've done this for a couple of years now and it's a fun like way to try to like wrap up your TBR. And yeah, there's a lot of bingo prompts. I'm gonna try to black them out, mostly at least. So we'll see if that happens. I don't have that many books, actually. I only have 6 books here. So that's not bad. However, I do have some secret TBR projects. You know, you're thinking, Brianna, what are you doing? You're doing a secret TBR in December. Well, I mean, it's holiday themed. I have to. Basically, it's not really a secret. I'm going to be doing like some holiday romances over Christmas because why not? So we'll just start there. The first thing I'm going to be doing is doing some like Kindle Unlimited titles. I would really like to get to Mary Infamous by Talia Hibbert. I didn't get to all of Talia's books this year, so that sucks. Didn't do all that. We'll try again next year, I guess. But there are a couple of titles that this will cover. I have all of, like, I think I have all of them written down. Holiday reference in the title will be like one of those titles, I'm sure. Obviously Mary Infamous would be something like that. The other one that I really want to get to is The Holiday Swap by Maggie Knox. I'm actually getting this in my book of the month, so that one should be here relatively soon. It says it's for fans of In a Holidays, which I really loved last year. I think this has kind of like Parent Trap vibes, but for adults with a romance. But like 2 twins switch lives. So I'm here for that. I don't know how I don't know how it's gonna go, but we'll see. I've never heard of this author, never read from them before. There is another prompt for a winter cover. I'm sure that one of these Christmassy titles will have a winter cover. I mean, The Holiday Swap definitely does. And then another prompt that The Holiday Swap will fit would be the prompt to read a blue book. That one's gonna to check off quite a few. Another book that I'm really excited to get to is Flower Crowns and Fearsome Things, which is Amanda Lovelace's new poetry collection. I have it on Hoopla. If I like it, I will probably buy a physical copy of it because I have all of her other physical books because I love them, and I know that this one has illustrations as well. I think her last one was called Shiny Icy Crown, and I think this is in the same series, so it'll probably have illustrations. So speaking of that, the prompts that this will cover will be not a book because it's poetry. Fire on the cover because this has like looks like meteors. Honestly, that's what it looks like. I don't know that that's what it is, but that's what we're going with. Has pictures in it. I did check the ebook has pictures in it, so I assume the physical one would too. And I think that's it for that one. So definitely coming up with a few prompts there. I lied, there are 7 books. A lot of them are short though, so I don't see a problem with being able to read this many books. So this one is the one that I forgot about and I had to go grab it. There was one prompt on there that was your lowest rated book on Goodreads. And so I went on Goodreads and I looked it up, and the lowest one that I own on my one to read shelf is The Game by Lindsay Miller. And this is a young adult thriller esque thriller horror. So not really sure about this one. This is a game of Assassin, which if you remember, like when you were in summer camp and you played Assassin, I think that's what it's going to be. It was kind of like a camp game. But this is a school, and at the beginning of the summer, the seniors will play this game. Low stakes, high intensity. It's kind of like a huge game of capture the flag meets tag kind of thing. But then someone is picking off people and they're turning up actually dead. So should be interesting. Again, super short, so I shouldn't have any problem like reading it. This is going to help me out with the Avengers. And for those of you participating, there's your clue. It's not really a clue. Whether it be the size of the book or the topic, I'm not telling. But there's your little hint. This also will cover the prompt for not in winter, because this takes place in the summer. All right, let's talk about one of my heavy hitters, and that is going to be Ace of Spades. This is one of the group, no, it's not one of the, it is the group book for the Avengers Initiative Reading Challenge for the month of December. It's our last group book of 2021, and I have high expectations for this. I definitely think it's going to be a 5-star read. I definitely think it could have the potential to be one of my favorite books of 2021. So I have some high hopes for it. Nobody that has read it that's in the circle like of people that I like have similar reading taste to have disliked this book. So I have high hopes. If you haven't been on BookTube for a while, this is basically Gossip Girl meets Get Out. There are 2 black students, and everyone else tends to be getting like picked on by this anonymous Gossip Girl event, essentially. I'm really hoping that we get some like social commentary on this. So yeah, this one is going to cover quite a few prompts. It is a readathon book because it's the Avengers Reading Challenge, so I'm counting it. Highest rated. It wasn't the highest rated book on my my Goodreads Want to Read, but it was one of the highest and one of the ones that like I actually wanted to read. So I'm counting it. I'm cheating a little bit. It's fine. It's a 2021 book. It's a red book. It's a debut author, and I might use it for the prompt of Light Up Your Mind, because I do think there's going to be a lot of social commentary in here, and we're going to go with it. I may also pick up a nonfiction book, but we'll just see how the month is going. Okay, I talked about this one in my book haul because I just recently hauled it, and I'm actually really excited to get to it, and that is The Queen of Hearts by Kimmery Martin, and this is about a bunch of residents at a like teaching hospital, and like medical residents and medical students and things like that. It's kind of like women's fiction. I don't think that there's really going to be a lot of romance in here. It's more about friendships and things like that, and just more like drama, which like I'm here for. I've been watching The Resident. I'm about to finish it, so I'm gonna need something to like continue on my need for that storyline, if you know what I mean. Do you ever get into like watching a show or binge watching a show and then it's done and you're just like, you feel like there's this deep void in your life? That's what I'm gonna feel, so I'm gonna need this book. So also this cover is beautiful. I love it. So this doesn't fulfill a ton of prompts, but I wanted to read it, so I'm gonna put it in on the free book, just to make sure that it doesn't it's not just one prompt. And then also on my 2020 TBR. Now I didn't own this prior to 2020, but I have had it on my radar for quite a while. I don't remember if it was 2020. I think it was last year when I really started hearing about this, because the author had put out a new book, and so then people were talking about this one as well. It would probably fit other prompts like not winter and things like that, but it's like I already have books that fit that. And then there's a couple of series that I want to finish, just so that I can say that I at least finished something. Unfortunately, I'm a little behind on my series that I need to finish. So we're gonna start with Talia Hibbert. We're going to finish out the Ravenswood series with That Kind of Guy. So this is the 3rd one in the Ravenswood series, like I said. Obviously, like, these are all companion novels. They're not exactly like, series per se. But I really like this one because the main character is older. I think she's 40. And then the it's a best friends trope. It's a fake dating trope, I think. And yeah, fake dating, fake boyfriend, and the womanizer actually wants a romance. So I have a feeling that this is going to give me some huge Danny and Zaffa vibes, which I'm here for. Gonna love that. So very excited to pick this one up. Okay, let's talk about the prompts that this one covers. Okay, so it's mid-year TBR. I did have this one on my mid-year TBR, not the mid-year freakout tag, but there was like a TBR tag that I did. I'll link it up there. And I'm pretty sure that this was one of them. If I remember correctly, pretty sure it was. It's not winter, like I said, but also the game is too. It's a comfort book because it's Talia Hibbert, so definitely going to be that. Not in your country. All of Talia Hibbert's books are like they take place somewhere in England or the UK, and that's it for that one. So I'm very excited to pick this one up and finish out that series. I've loved the Ravenswood series, but I haven't binged it like I did the Brown Sisters. It's definitely like older writing. Like you can tell that her writing's definitely improved since these, like, to the Brown Sisters, but her backlist is still so strong. So this is gonna be fun to read. And then lastly, another series that I want to finish up is going to be The Infernal Devices with Clockwork Princess by Cassandra Clare. This one, Christine and I are going to be buddy reading together. Obviously, this is the third one in The Infernal Devices, so I can't talk a whole lot about this one. However, everyone that has heard when I'm reading this one has told me, oh my gosh, you're gonna like cry. It's my favorite one. You're gonna love it, blah, blah, blah. And I don't know what I'm getting into. Please tell me I'm not gonna cry like on Christmas Eve reading this book. Yeah, okay. But I would like to finish up this series and at least have something done, or at least like another series done. I am going to be reviewing the video that I did on the series that I've started and not completed, that I did like back in the middle of the year. I'm gonna be reacting to that probably in January and see how I did. Because I don't think I did that well. I think I did okay. There's definitely a few that I can think of that I finished, but I definitely need to prioritize them a little bit more. So this is what that is. As far as prompts for Clockwork Princess, I don't think it covers a whole lot, but it does do a shiny book, which is, I mean, it's shiny. We're calling it shiny. Bought indie or used because I bought it off of Facebook Marketplace, I think, because I was trying to find a collector's first edition. It was either Facebook Marketplace or like Depop or something like that. It's 400 or plus pages, and that's it. So when we look at this TBR board, I have a couple of them that are just like, you know, obviously like secret TBRs. They're going to be like my Christmas mystery things. Christmas romance, not mystery. I need some romance. So those. And then the only other one is a random pick, which I probably will maybe let Shotzi or Doyle pick. We'll see. Or we'll do like an Instagram poll pick. We'll figure it out. I did a poll pick on Twitter, I think, with just emojis, and so we might do that because that one seemed to be fun. But we'll see. I'm gonna do it in a vlog. So yeah, that's all I have for you today. Let me know if you have read any of these books, and please tell me if Good Clockwork Princess is gonna break me. Please tell me. And if you're not feeling chatty, you can put a Christmas tree or some sort of December holiday emoji down in the comments below, and I'll talk to you there. And if you're new here and you have not yet subscribed, there's a little red button that you can do so down below the video, and all of the other links to my social media will be in the description below if you would like to be my friend on any other platform. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.